Hi crafters, it's Karen and I actually have some layouts to share. I'm so excited. I took some time this weekend to complete a few layouts and I was so happy to get back to my 12 by 12 scrapbooking. These are the first layouts that I've done, no kidding, in a year. So I was kind of lost in the beginning. I didn't know where to start and everything else. So I just picked a paper collection from my stash and told myself I'll just use what's in this collection, like just focus on the papers in this collection and hope that it comes together. So that's what I did with the first couple of layouts. Is I used this stack by Recollections. It's called Today, Tomorrow, and Forever, and this is the paper that is just like that, My Mind's Eye paper, but it's being sold under Recollections. It's not new or anything, but really fun prints. So let me show you the first layout I did. The first layout in a year is this one. And this is me and my stepdaughter Jennifer at Downtown Disney, and this was a couple of years ago. So I started with this blue cardstock by, I believe, Coordinations. I used this lined paper as my base. It's kind of like a loose leaf paper, and I thought it was very cool. I love working with the papers like that. I titled it Always Fun with You, and for the title thickers I used this set, and I think it says flaky, is that right? Anyway, it has the wood grain in it, and I just thought it worked with the photo, with the, you know, the trees and the different colors of the brick and whatever. I layered the photo on the wood grain paper, and I used my notebook type fringed punch along the edge here. Then I just layered it, and I used my EK Success punch here. I love this punch that makes the big circles like that. I layered the title on top of this magic mesh that I had gotten from Wanda. She's Boxy Belle. Thank you, Wanda. And it's like a yellowish color. I used the butterfly paper down here, and then I lined it again with this lace from Joann's because I wanted to bring a little bit of softness to the layout. These initial cards are from Tim Holtz. I forgot what he calls them, but they come in that little pack, you know, and I just put J and K for our names and a Martha Stewart punch here. I used this ephemera, and this ephemera comes from it's a pack that I had gotten from Scrapbook quite a while ago, and it says Dreamland and Adventure on it. And I thought it suited, you know, where we were. This is a Tim Holtz mini jalopy that I had cut on chipboard, and I went over it with my sprays to give it a rusted shimmer look. The bingo is, I had stamped a whole mess of these using my Mind's Eye stamp, and I had fussy cut them all out ahead of time, so that's what that is. I used a picture wheel, Tim Holtz picture wheel Sizzix die, using the collection wood grain paper, and I layered that with a couple of paper doilies, again to give it a softer look. This little yellow flower came in the shell dish that Rosanna had sent me. Thank you so much, Rosanna. And I just added some bling, scattered some bling throughout, just to bring a little bit of light to the layout. Let's see, where is it? This, I used my Jenny Bolin punch here for that tab. So this is the first layout I did, the first layout in a year. And there's my journaling. So that's the first one. This next one, I used the same paper collection. This is, I had just won a couple $100. We have these arcades here, and I had won some money, so Joe snapped the photo. I layered it with this green paper, thinking it would work well with my shirt. And then I layered the photo on top of some white cardstock, and I inked the edges with the Evergreen Bow, I think it is, Distress Ink by Tim Holtz. This is a paper doily that I sprayed using my Tattered Angels to work with the pink in the machine there. For the title here it says Winner, and those are from the gold Dear Lizzie stickers, or letter stickers. I really like those. And again with the other half of the paper doily here. Then let's see. Then over here in this cluster I had this piece of the Tim Holtz tattered clock already cut out from a previous project. So I used the Evergreen Bow, I think that's the name of it, to ink it up, and I just tucked it there with another one of the bingo cards. These little flowers here are from Rosanna. This little ribbon banner here, and these ribbon banners here from Stampin' Up, and Olga, she's Matt Stamper 64, had given these ribbons to me. This pink one I had in my stash. And then I used my EK Success punch to do this, make this effect, and then I just wrapped string around the different ones and tied a bow. And then to balance the gold in the title, I used the little gold like beads on a roll or whatever from Recollections. And then I tried to use a tag that Jill, she is the coffee mommy here on YouTube, had given me. It said Lucky, but I couldn't make it work. So I did use the top of the tag here. And then I just adhered some washi tape here and up on top here. This canvas banner here is also from Stampin' Up from Olga, and I just stamped it, and it says remember this, and I put a little handmade flower that Rosanna had sent me there. So, and I used my Tim Holtz Distress Ink throughout that layout. So Rosanna had created that flower. So I thought this one came out cute as well. A little busy, but you know, I started getting the feel of it. So that's the next one. And actually this layout here, it will go with it. It's like, it will be a double page spread. So this layout here, I tried to use similar elements to coordinate with the previous layout. And this is you know, Jennifer had also won a couple $100 that day at the arcade. She was with us. So when I cut out the photo, I left a white border all the way around. I used these thickers, and they are, for the title, it says Cha-Ching. These Amy Tan thickers, and it's covered up what kind they are. But anyway, they're the ones with the white stitching. So I used those. Again, I did some layering, and this is all still paper from that Recollections paper pad. I added a little bit of lace here, and then again up here. I tied a bow here with my pink seam binding and added a little heart bling up there. And this is 3 little, yeah, I'll show you. And then I added the 3 blings here. This canvas piece is from the embellishments that I just picked up at Michael's for $1.49. Really cute. And I just added the little seam binding at the bottom there. Again, I cut out another picture wheel from the Tim Holtz Sizzix die and tucked it here. Tied some more bows with this twine and DMC floss here. red and brown. And then at the top, I used brown, and then this baker's twine that I'd gotten at Target has the gold shimmer in it. These flowers came from Rosanna in our recent swap, and then I used some more star, whoops, really blurry, sorry. And then I used some more star bling over here. And the other half of that picture wheel is here. I used my Jenny Bolin tab punch here, and I just did some layering, another piece of a bingo card there. This is the journaling tucked in over here. It's not adhered, but it can be pulled out. So that's the second layout I did, or the third layout I did. And then for the next couple of layouts, I used this stack by DCWV. It's called the Snapshot Stack. And I really like the prints in this. It's not new either. It came out, I believe, last summer. Has a lot of the Polaroids and cutouts and just really cool images in this. So that's what I used for the next couple of layouts. And I just stuck with paper from that collection. So this is the first one. And this is a picture of me. We're in Sebastian at my mother's timeshare condo, and I was just relaxing. So I titled it Peace and Life, you know, instead of Peace and Quiet. Anyway, I used this lined, it's almost like loose leaf paper from the collection, as my base. And then I layered this, it's like a text paper underneath. And then I used this soft yellow, distressed looking paper, layered it on top. I wrapped some of this twine around it that Tina, she's Top Cropper here on YouTube, has sent me. And some more of the floss from, with the gold shimmer in it, from Target. I added bits of burlap. I wanted to keep this layout like light and relaxing. So I used some burlap here, a little piece of burlap here, and then at the top. The banner I created using my the banner punch I have from Hobby Lobby, and I went over it with the, I forgot what color, but it's Tim Holtz, like a bluish turquoise color. And then the letters I used are really old. They're from the flea market collection from Color Book. But they had the gold in them, see? So I wanted to use those, and I like the little bird sitting on the A. And then to give the picture a soft look, because it's a nice soft, like, photo sort of, I layered this big paper doily, and then I took 3 tags. Let's see. Then I took 3 tags and I left them long. This one, this, wait a minute, where am I? This tag, and then this center manila looking tag. And just layered them. And then I used my picture wheel Sizzix die and this paper that Isabella, she's Simply Crafty French on YouTube, had sent me. And it's this gold paper, and it has actual stitching in it. Really sweet. So that's the paper I used to layer underneath. And then a little paper doily to add more softness to it. The photo is on Pop Dots. I used that some twine on the banner. See, it's all connected on that twine. I scattered some iridescent sequins throughout the layout, and I put one there because there's a little mark on the photo, so I kind of hid it with that sequins. These letters here are from the canvas embellishments that I picked up at Michael's the other day. Underneath this twine is a little crochet doily that I'd gotten from Rosanna. And then this is, then I tied the baker's twine from Target in a bow, and this is from the twine that Tina had sent me, the little, you know, with the little bell things at the end of it. Then I outlined the whole yellow piece to define it more using my gold glitter pen. There's a Jenny Bolin tab right there. I hope I'm sharing this properly because it's been a long time since I've even shared a layout. So, but anyway, this is that one from the Snapshot Stack. And this next one is also from the Snapshot Stack. And this is me, my mom, and my sister Judy, still in Sebastian. So I wanted to keep this light, and so I used this, like it's almost like a plaid graph type of paper from the collection, and then I took scraps from the previous layout. I also used some of this blue paper. I thought it would work. I used this Hawaiian type glittered paper because if you can see, my mother's shirt is the same raspberry color, so I thought that would be a good way to bring color into it. I distressed it with vintage photo, and I distressed, you know, all the edges and everything. These banners up here I created myself with the paper from the collection. This embellishment here, it says family, and this is from the wooden embellishments at Michael's, and I just put in my mind's eye Brad inside. It's actually hooked to this one, and these two are on Pop Dots. This is a little applique piece that I believe I had gotten from Margaret. She's Maggie May here on YouTube, and I just layered some Recollections flowers there and used a pearl center. I wanted to bring a little softness to the layout, so I added some of this adhesive lace here and up here. Another canvas heart from that Recollections collection, some halfback pearls, a little Timmy film strip there, and then more banners, and I used the camera wood veneer with the little blue bling in the middle there, and that's also on Pop Dots. And it says moments, and then I wrote out like this, and at the bottom it says make the best memories. So I really like the way this one came out, and then I outlined the layout in my black journaling pen. So I thought this one came out cute as well. I really love the layering and the applique. So those are my layouts, ladies. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll talk to y'all soon. Bye.